Hallo und herzlich willkommen auf meinem Kanal Deutsch mit Tabassum. I am Tabassum and in this video we are going to learn everything about the nominative case in German. Los geht's. Nominative case is the most basic and the first case you will need to learn when you're starting with the German language. What is nominative case? The nominative case is used for the subject of the sentence, the person or the thing that is doing the action. Let's understand with the example. Der Mann liest ein Buch. The man is reading a book. Here, the man is the subject of the sentence because he is doing the action of reading a book. Now, let's go through the articles in the nominative case. Every case has these 4 articles: bestimmter, unbestimmter, possessive, and Negation article. Let's go through each one of them with examples. The first one we have is bestimmt article, that are definite articles in the nominative case. For masculine we have der, for feminine die, neuter das, and for plural all genders is die. The examples are as follows for each gender. Der Junge spielt, die Frau kocht, das Kind schläft, die Kinder lachen. Now moving on with the unbestimmt articles, that are indefinite articles in the nominative case. For masculine we have ein, for feminine eine, for neuter ein. No indefinite article for the plural case because it doesn't make any sense. Let's see examples to make it a bit more clear. Ein Junge spielt, eine Frau kocht, ein Kind schläft. Of course, no sentence for the plural. Now let's move on to the negation articles in the nominative case. For masculine we have kein, for feminine keine, for neuter kein, and for plural keine. Here you do see a negative article for the plural. The examples are kein Junge spielt, keine Frau kocht, kein Kind schläft, und keine Kinder lachen. So if you notice, we are just adding a K to the indefinite articles to make it negative. Now moving on with the possessive articles in the nominative case, I will be showing each pronoun along with its possessive article and examples. The first we begin with ich. The possessive articles are mein for masculine and neuter and meine for feminine and plural. The examples are as follows. Mein Vater ist nett, meine Mutter ist freundlich, meine Freunde sind lustig. The next possessive article is du, which is you in informal. The possessive articles are dein for masculine and neuter and deine for feminine and plural. The examples are dein Hund ist süß, deine Schwester ist klug, deine Bücher sind interessant. Moving on to the next, we have sie, which is you formal. The possessive articles are ihr for masculine and neuter and ihre for feminine and plural. The examples are ihr Kollege ist pünktlich, ihre Tasche ist teuer, ihre Kinder sind höflich. The next one is er, he. The possessive articles are sein for masculine and neuter and seine for feminine and plural. And the examples are as follows. Sein Freund ist sportlich, seine Tasche ist neu, seine Eltern wohnen in Berlin. The next we have is sie, which is she. The possessive articles are again ihr for masculine and neuter and ihre for feminine and plural. The examples are ihr Bruder ist Lehrer, ihre Katze ist weiß, ihre Freunde sind nett. The next one we have is es, which is it. The possessive articles are similar to er, which is sein for masculine and neuter and seine for feminine and plural. The examples are sein Name ist süß, seine Farbe ist schön, seine Bilder sind bunt. The next we have is wir, which is we. The possessive articles are unser for masculine and neuter and unsere for feminine and plural. The examples are unser Lehrer ist nett, unsere Schule ist groß, unsere Freunde kommen heute. The next one we have is ihr, which is again you but informal and plural. Possessive articles are euer for masculine and neuter and eure for feminine and plural. Here you will see a change in the possessive articles. Note that. The examples are euer Hund ist braun, eure Wohnung ist schön, eure Kinder spielen draußen. The next is Z for you, which is formal and plural. The possessive articles are ear for masculine and neuter and eara for feminine and plural. All the possessive articles for Z is ear. The examples are Ihr Kollege ist pünktlich, Ihre Tasche ist teuer, Ihre Kinder sind höflich. The next we have is Z, which is the last one, which is they, third person. The possessive articles are ihr for masculine and neuter and ihre for feminine and plural. The examples are Ihr Sohn ist fleißig, Ihre Tochter ist freundlich, Ihre Freunde sind hier. Few tips for the beginners. To identify the nominative case, you should always identify the subject, which means who or what is doing the action. A quick example, der Mann schläft. Here, if I ask the question who is sleeping, I get the answer der Mann. Therefore, it is the subject of the sentence and in the nominative case. Some verbs always take the nominative case. These include sein, werden, and bleiben. For example, ist ein Lehrer. So in this sentence, there is no object. There is just subject. I really hope this video helped you get a strong foundation in the nominative case. In the upcoming videos, we will be discussing about the accusative case, the dative case, and the genitive case in this much detail. So stay tuned. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep practicing. Auf Wiedersehen.